Going to let the chickens out and get the eggs. Leaf blowing time is here, y'all. Even though the first day of fall, well, officially the first day of fall is still several days away, you can't tell that to the trees. They're already dropping leaves, aren't they, Manny?
Yeah, and now I also have a Band-Aid on because I got scratched.
Yep, you skinned your knee, huh?
I can do everything on doing this.
You can do everything? Okay, go ahead. You gonna get the eggs too?
Yep. There's a bunch. I don't know why this shavings smell so good.
Yeah, we like the smell of fresh shavings, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if we have any peppers down here. We still haven't cleared out the garden yet because I was still getting peppers. This is where the kids were getting, I don't even know if y'all can see it. There's a lot of little branches where they were getting sticks to use for roasting marshmallows the other night. Yep, I think it's about time. Just one little serrano pepper here. Oh look, there's a really big one down here that we missed. Oh, there are two big ones, okay. And here's a good one. No banana peppers though. We are starting to get some more okra on these. I might just leave them, y'all, for a little while. I checked out here the other day and there was nothing, but we have a lot. We'll leave them for a little bit and see if we can get some more okra. What is that attached to me? Some kind of vine. Grilled cheese sandwiches happening tonight, y'all. Very quick, very easy. I have regular singles and we also have this smoked cheddar that we're gonna use. We had a lot of bread that I either needed to freeze or use, so I decided we'd use it tonight. These smoked cheddar ones are going to be really good. Welcome to the next day. It's a chilly September morning. It's like 55, and I know that for people who always have really cold weather, that's not chilly at all. That's probably warm, maybe even hot. But for us here in the South, that's pretty chilly this morning. That's bring out your light jacket or shacket because you're gonna need it until about 9 o'clock. Then we'll be back in the 70s. We're making pumpkin scones this morning. One of y'all asked if we would make some, so it's happening today. I have this little bit of pumpkin left over from the pumpkin donut, apple cider donut cake we made the other day, and it's just about the perfect amount for these pumpkin scones. I'm gonna go ahead and get all my stuff together here. We need flour, sugar, baking powder, the pumpkin puree, got that, salt, pumpkin pie spice, 2 eggs, and cold butter. Okay. Wash the eggs real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a bowl. We don't need to preheat the oven yet because when we get these made, they're gonna go in the freezer for 30 minutes before we bake them. So we'll get them all mixed up and everything, and then I'll start waking the kids up for school. And then by that time, it'll be time to put them in the oven. So we start with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just gonna take my whisk, break up any big clumps. We got up pretty early this morning too. I think it was around 4:30 or 4:45, something like that. So Titus has already had some breakfast. He made himself some scrambled eggs with spinach. We already got the coffee made. He already made some smoothies. And the sun's just started coming up about 15 or 20 minutes ago, I guess. Maybe about 30 minutes ago. Now we'll put in 1/4 cup of sugar. baking powder. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then we need 1/2 tablespoon of the pumpkin pie spice, which that's probably what we have left in this little container, so we'll just put all that in. If you don't have pumpkin pie spice, I'll link a homemade one down below for y'all. Okay, we'll whisk all this together. Now we need 1/2 stick of cold butter cubed. You can put your butter in the freezer for just a few minutes so that it's really, really cold. Alright, we'll scoot this over for just a second. We need 1/3 cup of this pumpkin puree. And 1 of the eggs. Alright. Now we'll pour this in here. So now we're just going to form it into a ball. We're going to put a little bit of flour down here. And bring over the dough. I'll just pat my hands and we're going to flatten it down and shape it into a circle. Now we're just going to cut it into some slices. Dip your knife in the flour so it doesn't want to stick each time. Now we'll just take these, put them onto this pan. They're going to go in the freezer for 30 minutes. Then we'll preheat the oven to 425 and they'll bake for about 20 to 22 minutes. We're going to go ahead and mix this egg with a tablespoon of water, because when the scones come out of the freezer, we're going to brush this over the top of them and sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top. We just have about 1/2 cup of powdered sugar in there. We're going to put 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and about a tablespoon or 2 of cream. We'll start with 1 and see what we got. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. Yep, that's just right. First one in here with me to taste them. It's great. Really tender, soft inside, crunchy outside. Just the right hint of pumpkin flavor. It's great with the cinnamon icing. They're great. And mine they probably would have only taken 15 minutes at 425. I set an 18-minute timer and they were done. So the bottoms of mine got a little crispier than I would have liked. So just keep a watch on them. I would say 15 to 18 minutes instead of 20 to 22. I mean, that's my oven, you know, all ovens are different. So, but yeah, they're great, especially when you dip them in the coffee.